Psalm 11 verse 3. If the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? And it is the answer to this question that determines the life we live. Foundation is the beginning of everything, including marital, financial, including building, business. Foundation is the starting point, the beginning of everything in life. If the beginning of a thing or beginning of a marriage or the beginning of a business is faulty, what can the righteous do? Foundation is the hidden aspect of every structure. If the foundation of a marriage, foundation of a building, foundation of a business is faulty, the question is, what can the righteous do? Is there any hope for the righteous? You are the one to answer. It is the foundation that determines the solidity of the structure, the building, or the business. Foundation is the most important part of the building. That is why the devil is interested in that area. Either the foundation of your house, foundation of your life, foundation of your marriage, foundation of your business. The devil is interested more than you. Why? Because you don't know the importance of foundation, but the devil do. Foundation is very, very important aspect, but believers neglected it because they don't know how important. And the devil is hiding under the ignorance of man to afflict us because we don't know where the problem lies. No wonder God said, my people are destroyed for what? For lack of knowledge. They don't know that the area the devil is targeting is their foundation. Either the foundation of their life, foundation of their marriage, foundation of their education. This is why many families and many business and career are going through tribulation today. Foundation problem. Let's look at foundation structure in the Bible. Matthew chapter 7, verse 24 to 27. Therefore, whosoever heareth this saying of mine and do them, I will liken him unto who? A wise man. Which what? Which built his house upon a rock. That rock is the foundation that he built his house upon. That means I will liken you to a man who built it upon a solid foundation. Let's move to the next verse. Verse 25. And what? Watch that 25 very closely. And the rain descended. Mark, underline that word rain in your Bible. And the flood came. Underline the word flood. And the wind blew. Underline the word winds. And beat upon the house, and it fell not. Underline beat upon and underline fell not. Those are the key words I want us to hold. For it was founded upon a rock. Underline, for it was founded upon a rock. Now, this is a foundation. The first foundation was built upon what? Upon the rock. That is a solid foundation. And suddenly along the line, something happened. Whether you like or not, whether you pray or not, rain will fall. Diverse rain fell upon this solid foundation. The number 2 is what? Flood. So the house was flooded. Then number 3 is wind. That means any house that is solid will face that 3 things. Number 1, the rain, the flood, and the wind. Go to verse 26. And the rain descended. Mark the word in there. Then number 2, and the flood came. Mark the word flood. Then number 3, and the wind blew. Mark the word winds. And beat upon the house. Then and it fell. And great was the fall of it. What God is telling us there is the foundation of both buildings will be tested with what? Rain, with flood, and with wind. But if the foundation is solid, the house will stand. But if the foundation is faulty, the house will do what? Fall. Those 3 things will definitely happen. So devil's attentions and focus is always on the foundation. But men's attention and focus is always on the building, the structure, and the beauty of the structure. We look at the beauty, we look at the location, but the devil is looking at the foundation. The devil focuses on the foundation, while men are focusing on the structure, the beauty, and the location. There are many errors and mistakes in our foundation, but most of the time you don't know. If the foundation is faulty, The righteousness of the righteous, it become questionable. Foundation is what determines the solidity of every building. You imagine a lady, very beautiful, and nobody asks her for what? Hand in marriage. Very pretty lady, very beautiful, well educated, but nobody. That means that is something that is fishy. That is something that is hidden. Can you imagine somebody very handsome, educated, and yet every woman he open his mouth to say I love you will disappoint him? Go and check the foundation. Check the traditions and culture of your family. The tradition and culture of our family is principal to many things. Okay, for example, that is a culture. Every child born in that family, they must not bury the placenta. The placenta will be surrendered to the elder woman in the family. That elder woman will use that placenta to cook. The entire family will sit down and use it to eat. Now, somebody they use his placenta to eat about. How do you want the person to succeed? Okay. Another family, their own placenta, when they submit it, they will put it where the entire family normally cook. They will submit those placenta there. They are there. The smoke from the fire will hit that thing until dry. What about the placenta? Another one, their placenta. I'm telling you this so that you understand. I'm just facing that placenta home. What about the placenta? They don't bury that placenta too. But that is a place they normally drop it. They say that is a python. Immediately they drop it, this python will swallow the placenta. Now, placenta was swallowed by python. How do you want that person to succeed? Is it not the spirit of that python that is controlling the family? Think about your foundation before you say, God, reveal to me whatever you want me to know about my foundation. But what about if the 40 foundations is from you? How? Dating somebody that you know that you will not marry, and you are collecting money to sponsor your own party, is a 40 foundation. Or you are starting a business, or you are doing something that you are duping another person to do that thing, to start your business, is a 40 foundation. You disappoint somebody, it can be the family pattern that will become your foundation. Therefore, that is a rule of engagement. Number one, locate the 40th aspect of our foundation. Number two, go to God for help. Number three, follow his instruction, no matter how simple or how tough. Why? Number four, stand on the finished work of Christ and hold on to your positive confession. And the last one, celebrate God.